1, little 2, little 3, little undead. 4, little 5, little 6, little undead. 7, little 8, little 9, little undead. All following little tiny Dage. Hey everybody! Hello, hello, hello! I am here to adventure some in 3D. Adventuring with questing. Because I can and I want to. And now the song is changing into something strange and new. With Ducky Ducky! Yeah, I'm crazy. I know it. I admit it. I live it. I love it. I am it. I'm totally good with that. Hey everybody, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing in game today, but I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be in game, and I'm going to be with you. So, boop, pretty much makes it awesome, no matter what. So, welcome to the Underworld, or Doomwood, or goodness gracious, I don't even know. I don't know. It's going to be something. I seem to be underworlding with a cute little pup. Okay, wait. I was saying cute little puppy, but suddenly that puppy was looking evil. Evil. You guys didn't see him. He's like gone now. But it was a little puppy. Crikey. I can't think of the name of the breed right now. There he is. Look at him. There he is. He looks cute. Okay, you think he's cute? And then you like get there and look at his face. Look at that. Look at that. Wicked. I am going to chew all of your stuff to pieces face. Do you see that? Did you see that face? Oh, goodness. Guys, should I go grind some more? I need a lot more things. I've only managed to complete one task in there out of bajillion. Oh, my goodness. I actually thought he was wearing a little suit. But when that dog was over here with this puppy, I'm telling you, he looked more evil than these 3 heads. He really did. Alright, finish revamped Doomwood or grind more undead thingies. Hey, Divine Lasso! Yes! AQ3D, I tend to do that on Tuesdays or Thursdays. And I'm doing alrighty. I am not as full of productivity as I need to be for today. But I've really gotten in the groove, okay, with little guy. So I've gotten into the groove pretty well for my 2 o'clock streams and my 8, 9 o'clock streams. So I'm really feeling in the groove that I got these 2 streams going almost every day. Mondays, I found there's no possible way because he has therapies. Instead of taking him out of school for it, we do it in the afternoon, which means I don't get home until 4. And at that point, I got to start making him dinner, and so there's just no point, no possibility to stream at that point. So I may still need. That may be my Monday, may be my day off, or maybe I'll do an evening one or something. Oh, Divine Lasso, thank you. That is so nice. Mao is having roasted duck for dinner. You get away from my ducky. Where are you? You're not here. Stay away from ducky. Actually, roasted duck is good, but not ducky ducky. It's not roasted ducky ducky. So yeah, so getting into this more of a rhythm, having him here has been some time in the making. In fact, oh my goodness, May 25th, we are celebrating his introduction, his birthday into our family on May 25th. Although technically we were still in California on that day, didn't get back out east until the 26th. But he was in my custody on the 25th, so I want to celebrate on the 25th and make that our family birthday. So this kid's gonna get multiple birthdays. He gets a birthday in May. He gets a birthday later in the year. He gets all sorts of birthdays. We're gonna have fun with this. Trick Daddy, you got your first ducky feather! Yay! Divine, I can't be in that long since I'm in class, but I'll stick around for a full thank you. You can run with Ducky, but not for long. Hey, Zach Larson, hello. I'm sitting here with this big skeletal remain, trying to decide whether I should go grind more in here, in which case it means lots of deaths and I talk to you guys a lot, or if I should go and finish Doomwood. What do you guys want to see? It's basically spring, and neither of them are very spring-like, so... Zach, I'm still at work, but I'll be lurking. Oh, thank you! I'm just so excited to have you guys here hanging out with me. You guys are amazing. I love you. I love you all. And I haven't been able to catch Artix for more than a couple moments at a time. All of our messages keep passing each other by a couple hours. So we haven't actually spoken directly, in which case I'm going to propose the Easter ducky hunt to him. We'll see how that goes. Oh, finish Doomwood. It's good. Great. Grind King's Ransom. Oh, Divine. No, Ducky things will always be... I will let people know ahead of time in almost all cases. Every once in a while, I actually might throw a random, hey, you guys are here, I'm gonna reward you with a ducky kind of thing. But a ducky giveaway, but probably not often. And I don't do the other one because that is not that channel, and I am not it, and it is not me, and I don't cross the live streams. It would not be as... It does not feel ethical for me to combine the two. Trick Daddy, I'd die for an MJ Ducky. Oh, well, don't die. Alright, so Doomwood is... Oh, chests first, guys. Let's do it. Crystals. Crystals are good. Cinnabon, tasty buns. Thunder Knight gloves. Well, actually, those are kind of interesting. Look at the icy veins in them. Oh. Well, I guess it's supposed to be like lightning, ice at ice. RPG, you changed your name? Have you started streaming, RPG? I see the TV at the end of your name. Trick Daddy, you got an undead pally cape? That sounds awesome. Wait, Divine Lasso, you got hacked? That stinks. Oh! Costa, okay, look, I'm gonna go click on your name right now. And I'm gonna run, let's see, I'm gonna click on your name. And that doesn't work doing it in that way. Because that's a pop-out channel. That's a pop-out, it doesn't work. Alright, there's the actual channel. And I'm gonna click on that. And why does it not show me your... Why won't it just, like, take me to your account page? There we go. And I am gonna hit a big fat follow on you. Here we go. Boom! We're gonna follow and we're gonna... Oh, your followers are almost bigger than your following. I would follow you twice if I could and make that even. Actually, I probably can. I do have a test account somewhere. Somewhere my test count lives, but I may not know what the password is. Sorry. Oh, Divine, I gotta go in 10 minutes. Take a test. Oh, 2-hour test? That stinks. You know what? That, Divine, I appreciate you being here right now, coming and saying hello to me. That means lots, lots, lots. Thank you, thank you. And I guess before we go to Doomwood, we take a quick run back to the bank in Babylon. Because, yeah. I need just an insta travel to the bank. Wait. Oh, the whole thing about the, a death counter plushie? Oh my goodness. So, I'm actually making little pom-pom duckies. It takes me some time, and they're not, like, perfect, so people probably think they're totally lame anyway. But I made troubles and pom-pom ducky, you know, troubles and duckies. And, I gave them away to people at Artix Entertainment. I'm not sure if they'd ever be good enough to give away to anybody else or not. And then again, I don't know how I'd get them there because I don't necessarily have money to, like, ship things. So I don't know. A little death counter plushie pillow, though. Wouldn't that be something cool? May not be streaming in 2 hours. And the afternoon ones, I kind of have to be careful about going too long because Munchkin needs to get up. And maybe if he gets up and comes out and plays and doesn't go completely ballistic, then I can stream while he's up. But that may or may not happen. Oh, Mel wants to know my summon code. Oh. Death counter plushie needs to have a mouth so it can feed. Oh. You know, that's what I need. I need to make a set, a death counter, and then the little pom-pom duckies, and then it can eat the little pom-pom duckies. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. But there will definitely be more Ducky Ducky contests. I just need a break from it for a tiny bit, guys. Alright, what do we want to put away right now? I wish when you moused over... Oh, there we go. Never mind. All my Nightlock stuff is in there. Let's move it over. Bug your enemies when you're wearing this protective cloak. This creepy crawly accessory helps you quickly evade your foes. Alright, let's move Drickenslayer cape over. Let's go ahead and move the Kai Lord robes. Oh, no. We need to add that to where all the others are. Yeah. Dark Shroom's probably going to be going soon. I don't know what Battle Gem is. Alright, Land Shark, I love you, but I think you're gonna go in the bank. Alright, let's go find my robes so I can at least put them in the same. Search button! We need a search button! Oh yeah! Can MJ make a song of anything? Yes, she can. Thunder Night! Thunder, thunder, thunder night blows. Prowler hood, that was pretty good, but we could move that over. Oh, I guess I'm using that. Silvered Talon armor. Underworld flame. A bright flame found at the underworld. I'm not sure if that's something I need to keep. I don't know about that. Dual axes. You're getting put away. Ponytails. Which of these things? Dang, Nabbit. Now I'm like overheating. Sorry, Rush sweatshirt. You're coming off. All right, somewhere are the ponytails. Ponytails bouncing here and there and everywhere. Make them double in their piggy tails. Oh, hey, Mao. Uh, well, yeah, you'll be getting there. Don't worry, you'll be getting there. You're here watching now. You're earning stuff now. Earning. Wolf Knight Belt. Wolf Knight Belt goes there. Legion Horns. Winged Skull. Let's get rid of Winged Skull. Horns, I think we're going to keep. Cloak, we'll keep. Peach Fruit. Seer Eyes. I don't know. I might want to keep those. I might need those. XP boost. I actually might need that. Loyal Spellbinder. I like the Gravedigger's Cloak. Let's keep that one. Tasty Buns. Lava Cores. I don't think we need Lava Cores on us. Dwarven Ingots. I don't think we need those on us anymore. Shadow Spectre Gloves. Oh, wait a minute. So, live event coins only stack to 20. So I guess we can put some of those over there. And that's basically the extent I'm going to do. I don't want to do this all day. Ducky. Ducky. Hello, Skullface. Look! It's Rollis with another ducky. Let's get them together. Look, come here, duckies. Aw, Ducky and Ducky. And so he runs away. Thanks a lot, Rollis. Totally messed up my awesome screenshot there, buddy. Fine, if your ducky is just too good for my ducky. I see how it is. Wait, what, Mao? What? Oh, sorry, Mao. Oh, maybe not sorry. You shouldn't be talking about biting my ducky. Get him, kittens. Meow. trying to undo all your deletes here. What does MJ spend all her time doing in her live streams? Why, she goes back and deleting people's comments when they say mean ducky eating things. Trying to eat my duck. Do you guys see that comment? Scream, Screech, help me. Would you let me take a bite of that small ducky? Some kind of meanness. Oh, there. Rollis is back. Look at them. Aw. Soon we will have flocks of duckies in game. I'm so excited. I hope the Easter one will be soon too. Oh. Nice. Aw. They look so cuddly. Almost as cuddly as my real ducky. I love my ducky. Okay. We went there. We did that. We did the thing. So now we get to go to Doomwood. And for those of you wanting to know summon code today, that would be... I need a permanent summon word that's like duck. Fan74. But I'm not going to be in the bank very long, so don't go here. Inventory is not what I want. What do I want? I want travel. To Doomwood. Doomwood. Alright, let's finish some Doomwooden. What was my Doomwood thing? What where are you, quests? Mitch better got my money. I still do not have that one. I have not managed to find Mitch yet. Wait. Oh, there he is. I was like, wait, there's only 2 duckies. Here we go. Royal Strongbox. I thought I had another quest here. Oh, I guess I don't actually have a quest. Royal Strongback quest takes for... Yeah, I hear it. Mao's got a family to feed. I think I'm supposed to go take a new quest from... Yes. That one would be blue. Or no, that's an actual Shadow Wolf. Not blue. Not blue. What do we have? Dark Shroom and the Winged Skull. Didn't I get rid of that one? I was just trying to get a picture of these guys over here. Because I want a picture of that boat. Oh, now you're going to hit me? I mean... What other shape did I keep, guys? Oh, I think I kept, Legion Stallion. A duck following a horse. It sounds perfectly reasonable. You know, the cool thing about this is you can get in some pictures and people are like, oh, where's your character? Character? I don't have a character. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a little horsey with a tiny baby Dage following. Hey, Mao. Like your outfit. I make a pretty good undead horse. Look at that. What am I looking for? I just needed to continue Doomwoody stuff. And this guy... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's the daily. There's the... I gotta do dailies of him and of others and things. MJ doesn't remember this stuff. Wait, where's the dude? This dude. Oh, crud. It's gonna take me a billion years to get his stuff done. So, yeah. I need to do Paladin training. Bloodroot defeated and Doomseer Prime defeated. Alright. So there's Paladin training. Hello, Mal. Oh, I know, Mal. That one is so awesome. So awesome. I was not around to get that. I also can't win any of the bag helms. I will never be that lucky. But I do have a ducky, and it didn't involve having luck getting it, actually. Well, I mean, being lucky enough to be a friend to Artix, I guess, is probably where all my luck got used up. Wait, it's a pick a daily quest now? Wait, I can't do all of them? Wait, can you only do one daily quest at a time? Wait, so if I do that one, I can't do the Necromancer? Did I mess up? Does anyone remember why I had to do the Paladin one? If I abandon it, can I do it? Oh, good. Okay. So... For now, I'm sorry. For now, I need the Necromancer. Ooh, let's check out all this crafting stuff. Oh, no. We know the crafting stuff. Never mind. Necromancer training. They hold power over the undead. But this knowledge does not come free. Oh, no. Ah! Why? Why did they do this when I decide to finally do some training things? Okay, damp zombie brains and cadaverous frogzard samples. Is that stuff mostly over here? In the land of... in there? Yeah, something about the equipment. I don't remember what anymore. Well, if we're going in there, we might as well get the quests, because I'm crazy that way. Biting my ducky. Alright, I'm gonna public dungeon it, so if y'all want to join me, what was I? Fan 74. And I just came in with someone named Indra.
On the couch first. Yes.
I hear a people.
Well, hi there.
Oh, hey.
Long time.
I know. You had to go and try to get Pink Eye to get away from me. I see how it is.
My plan has been conquered. The pink eye is gone. I've returned to normally colored eyes.
The glowy evil eyes, right?
Is that what I have? I just thought it was more on the good side, but you know, I'm whatever.
Oh, wait. That was Dage, wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah, Dage pretty much has the evil. So, hey, I have somebody here for you to meet. Are we live?
Well, yes, we are live. If I'm down in this layer, we're live.
Oh, well, hi, everybody.
I even tweeted it. You don't pay any attention anymore. That's okay.
I would love to talk about all the things I've been yelled at for recently, because like when multiple people start yelling at you for the same thing, you might realize that you actually do have a problem and might have to fix it.
No, that's good. My problem is I keep forgetting to get the new Moglin Mayhem filled before I'm streaming.
God,
I
Corin's
never remember.
So good. So, I have a special guest with us here today.
Yay!
A regular guest. MJ, I'd like you to meet, is it pronounced Glacel?
Glacel.
Glacel.
Hello!
Hi.
Glacel is the newest member of our team.
Awesome.
Because when you got 27,000 Moglins coming, you're going to need all the help you can get.
And they're all coming to my house. No.
That's right. We're just sending them straight to your house.
They're all coming to my house. I have the home for the Moglins. They
that would give me less work.
Crazy.
We're going to be sitting on Moglin boxes here. It's going to be crazy.
Crazy cat lady, and I'm going to be crazy Moglin lady.
Yeah. When we got the Sepultura and Artix action figures, I think we had, it was either 10 or 20,000.
Oof.
I want to say we ordered 10,000 of each, but it might have been 10,000 total. We've never had 27,000 of anything made before. That's a big number.
That's a big number. You got lost in how many zeros you have.
Did you see the post?
The one, the pictures, the conspiracy theory?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course I did.
So when Strike sent me the photos from the factory, and those photos are actually pretty old, so that was like a while ago. They're much further along. And
but those aren't real photos.
Well, no, oh, come on, obviously not. They were photoshopped by some unbelievers and flat earthers trying to knock down our Moglins, and Strike sent me the photos, and I'm like, okay, well, we need to do a post, and he's like, how are you gonna do this? And I'm like, nah, just watch. I think that was the best. I think that was the best post I've ever written for a Kickstarter update.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. I'm
Thank
looking
you.
forward to my Moglins.
I'm looking forward to shipping them. I hate that it's taking so long, but I'm really glad that everything's moving along. Like I've been a part of some Kickstarters that like just hands out failed. In fact, if you don't mind me telling the story, um, Warlick, who is closest thing I have to a brother, one of our favorite movies was the Evil Dead series with Army of Darkness,
Yes! A farewell
and
to arms.
and a company got the license to build a board game, and they were building an Evil Dead, like an official licensed Evil Dead board game. And I backed it on Kickstarter, and I was really excited for it. And it had like real dice made from the Evil Dead cabin, like carved out of wood from the Evil Dead cabin from Evil Dead 2. And I said, "Oh my gosh!" And I backed those. And for Warlick's birthday, I bought him like $450 worth of like stuff from their Kickstarter because they were continuing on Backer Kit. And then the same company had went and got the license for Terminator, and then suddenly just stopped responding to everything. And I was like, "What? This is weird." And like after a really long time, it had kind of come out what had happened. This company did so well with the Evil Dead one that before they fulfilled it, they went and took that money, doubled down on the Terminator one. The Terminator one did not do as well. And then they ended up in a situation where they couldn't fulfill either license or handle their licensing costs.
Oh my gosh.
So, like, I'd put a lot of money into that thing. I was so mad. So
I remember reading about that.
yeah.
I
Now, I
remember
do
you
have-
sharing that because the whole dice thing would have been pretty cool.
Well, I do have one set of the dice, but Warlick's dice never came. So you can have one of my two dice. we can each have one. They're not even like 6-sided dice. They're like special dice for the game.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
You
Anyways,
never use them.
no. Yes. Collect my tears on them.
Oh.
So when we did this, I never want to be that guy. Like, it's okay if something takes long. Like, as long as momentum's happening, I'm fine. If I back something and I see that it's taken a while, but the guys are moving on it, I'm fine with that. I back a reasonable handful of Kickstarters. There's been one guy, I know him personally, and a bunch of people raised eyebrows when they saw that we backed this thing because the picture on it was just like slightly more. Like people were like, "What are you backing?" I know this guy named Jeff Kaufman. He's the head of Big City Comics, and I met him at a convention. Talk to him every year. His sister and I ended up taking him out for dinner one night, and him and all of his people. We hung out, and I actually convinced him to do his first Kickstarter. Huge success, and dude fulfilled that thing. Like when we did the Adventure Quest 3D Kickstarter for backers, we had the game online for them to try within a week after the Kickstarter ended.
Oh, nice.
That was a huge home run when that happened. But this guy like fulfilled his entire order within like a month after the Kickstarter. And I'm like, okay, I need to step up my game. You fast. And he's run 2 more since then. So, but I've been part of some other ones that like really big, because Adventure Quest 3 is a big ambitious project. We're still working on it. I would put us in the 98% Kickstarter promise complete at this point. Like, but we did so much more than was promised in the Kickstarter, and we're still building it every week, and everybody knew what we were doing, and the fact that we're still doing it was like that's why they did it, right? They wanted us to do our thing, and we're doing it, and it's growing. Now I got some big news coming up. We ain't gonna talk about today, but if we got one that pans out, that might be. We were on that TV show Designated Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna make that look like not to overstate this, but that's like playing with tiddlywinks. Remember those things? This is from an old.
I have some tiddlywinks. They're inside my ostrich egg.
But let's frame this another way. We're gonna do something way bigger than that, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my God, you made Adventure Quest 3D relevant! I can't believe what Artix, how Artix, how?" And I'm looking forward to seeing those tweets. It's gonna be a little while, but it's coming because these big things, they take a little while to make happen.
I don't know if you can top putting Ducky Ducky in game.
No, nothing can top putting Ducky Ducky in game. Ducky Ducky single most significant act in Adventure Quest 3D history, followed only by being a part of your streams. And thank you again for having me.
Oh, thank you. It's always an awesome welcome surprise to have you jump in and join us. Yeah, so we just got done last week with another large group of Ducky Ducky winners. That was pretty exciting.
Did we get them all?
I believe so. Yeah. Well, I have one who I have not seen again to give me his in-game name. So, not sure. I'm hoping he like comes back sometime so I can be like, hey, you know, I need your name so you can have stuff. But I have an idea. I have an idea that we talked about last time, and I wanna talk with you and see whether it would work. Okay? Are you ready to hear this?
I'm ready to believe you.
So I would like to make the next Ducky Ducky contest a Ducky Ducky Easter hunt in game.
Oh, how does that work?
Well, at first I thought I would go with Ducky Ducky and hide somewhere, and as soon as somebody found me, I'd do that. No, that's just it. I can't do that. I can't do that unless I completely kick everybody off of my friends list. The other thing I could do is I could make an alt account, but then that character can't get anywhere because she's like level 0 and she doesn't have a Ducky Ducky, so that kind of ruins it. The other thing that is possible is if I scout out and find little nooks or crannies somewhere. And do you remember how you put a Ducky Ducky in game on the bar on the tavern?
Okay.
During the Valentine event? I don't know whether that's doable to throw a little ducky somewhere and then they'd have to send me a screenshot that they got there. But I don't know quite how it would work, but it sounds really cool and Easter ducky-y.
Okay, so I like the way you're thinking. The particular challenge is that while I can manually spawn something, it is only persistent when other people are there. In the case of Adventure Quest 3D, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's there, it does not make a sound. Or it doesn't exist, actually. It literally doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
Okay, so the only way I could pull this off is, without making it in only beginner zones, is if I make a character called Ducky Ducky. Give Ducky Ducky some feathers. And then I'd have to probably ask for... Can you temporarily make her a level so she can get places to hide?
I could do that. There is another way, though.
What's that?
We could put a Ducky Ducky monster in game that was really big, and the players could farm it and get some sort of stackable item, and whoever had the most could get the Ducky Ducky pet.
Oh, there is that. We were aiming a little bit for the whole Easter hunt kind of vibe for this one, but for Easter, this was a specific Easter one. Yeah. What did
hide the four runes of the Ducky Ducky on random monsters around the game, and you'd have to find them all. It could take a while.
Okay. There are lots of ways to get Ducky Duckies.
You're like, meh.
No. That would be.
You have to find the missing parts of the Ducky Ducky.
That's Pacifica, everybody.
Yeah, here's the foot, here's the bloody beak, put them all back together. No, that would be an undead ducky. No, that sounds great. Back a long time ago, when we first started talking about Ducky Duckies, before anybody else knew what was going on, you were talking about that you guys were thinking about having that, where you have a bunch of items and you collect them all, like the feathers. Collect a whole bunch of feathers, and then when you have a whole bunch of them, you can turn them in.
Right.
That is still a totally awesome idea, and I didn't know where you guys were on that or anything like that.
For that, we were talking about having them a chance to get from all of the treasure chests when you log in.
Mm-hmm.
So Pacifica right now is so choosing the winners from.
We're just waiting on one person.
Waiting on one person for their
Everybody
ID.
else is up on Trello, so the player support has access.
Okay, great. So we're going to give 10 players 250 dragon crystals, which, honestly, to everybody who submitted in this week's Screenshot Saturday, they had a 50-50 chance. Like.
No, actually, once. Okay, so on Monday and Tuesday, there weren't that many. Today, we got
Can you hear this?
122
Mm-hmm.
pictures.
How many?
122 pictures.
Oh, wow.
122.
And I had to choose 10.
See,
So
I purposely do not enter any of these, even if I want to, because I don't feel it fair to take a chance away from someone else. I already have a ducky and stuff, so. But I support them and retweet them and stuff like that, so other people know.
So we could do one of those old, people go around the game and take photos of different things, and you have to find like one of everything on this list. You do something like that. Yeah.
I'm interrupting you for a reason. Check the Discord.
Let's see here. Hey! We just hit 2,000 followers on the Artix Instagram.
Yay! I'm still mad at Instagram because it's not allowing me to get Ducky Ducky on Instagram, so.
But why? Why not?
I tried with his email address and it got insta-banned for not following terms of service. And I'm not sure why.
Yeah, you told me about that. Is Ducky Ducky like a thing we should be warned and aware of? Like, does Ducky Ducky have a dark sordid past? We're hot mic here. Be careful. None of the naughty words.
No, well, I did Google it and I did find that there was one. I think it was from Argentina, a song, but it wasn't that bad. And I don't know how anybody else would actually ever find that, but my friend says she thinks it's because Mr. Ducky Ducky sounds like a porn name. Honestly.
No, I'm sure we understand what the problem is now.
But it shouldn't. Well, I don't, and maybe that's a good thing that I don't.
Somebody contact HR. Oh boy.
Let's see.
Literally just like a little plush duck.
Yeah, I can see. You might just want to change a consonant. Maybe plucky plucky.
No, I don't think it likes. Okay, now. Let's see. Other people's ideas here. They're going on.
Everybody's going to Google right now. They're like, what?
Well, apparently my Google is blocking that away from me. So
you got the better Google. Did you hear that Google got fined $1.7 billion from the EU yesterday?
No. What?
And like, this is like the fourth time they've been like fined billions of dollars, and they're just like fine with it. They're like, yeah, whatever.
Jeez.
I'd like to have that kind of problem.
Can I find them? If I find them, can they send me? Yeah. Let's see. Back to the ideas end of the thing. Keone says Artix can do a staff account, have go-to disable on them so they can hide with a Ducky Ducky pet, or a feather. Nivium has an idea: have random spawn monsters that are eggs, like how chests in Dreadful Labyrinth can appear in one of 4 spots. When you kill those eggs, they have a chance of getting tokens as a drop, and whoever collects the most tokens gets a Ducky Ducky at the end of the Easter event.
I like that.
I like that. That's pretty smart, Keone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not blasphemy. Ducky Ducky Morph is temporary, but he's also a pet. Oh, and so I know the Ducky Ducky feathers are on the on the live event reward thing, but is that something I can give out at all?
The feathers?
Or, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we added them, right? I think both the
They're in the live event purchase thing.
Oh, maybe they are a thing.
Let me check. I'm checking them out.
Remember, because you freaked out because somebody knew about the Ducky Ducky feathers when we started the event, and you were like, "How did you know? How do you know?" And it's because you had them on the live event vendor.
Oh, it isn't. Remember back to the beginning of the stream where we talked about things that people are always mad at me about?
Uh-oh. What's one of those?
Okay, I use the term mad, but it's really not mad. It's more like frustrated, like sigh-worthy, is that I'm always stretched too thin, and there's no way for me to properly absorb all of the information of things. Like I can't keep up with 2 games, let alone 7. And then I actually have to go and deal with all the other problems that that the whole point is so I deal with the other problems so nobody else has to deal with that, so everybody else can have fun. So, but when I get really excited about something, I go in and I set the goals, and then they take a really long time to happen. Historically, when I say something's going to happen, it happens, but it almost always takes longer to do than you'd expect. And I think that comes from to a psychological discipline where in order to get myself to do anything, I have to convince myself I can do it immediately. Like that's why, like, whenever I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do it in a week, like, because we have these weekly releases, so I try never to get myself into anything I can't do in a week. But it turns out that you can't do everything in a week.
No, you can't. Oh, that's why I try not to bug you, even if we have a discussion about something that might happen. I try not to bug you at all about it because you're busy on a whole lot of other things.
Bug me.
But you're here. You're here, so I'm bugging you now. Yeah, you willingly came here. I did not hunt you down. You willingly came here.
Now, Gliselle has just joined us, so she's just learning about all this now.
Yes.
And this is really great because
she's got to corral you. She's gonna find that you pop off into a million directions at once, and then have fun. That's I was only there 2 days, and I get a feel of what your job's gonna be. So, kudos.
Well, she got here and she got trained, and then like literally everyone took off or went on vacation or whatever, and now she's running the whole thing by herself. And I'm like, wow, that was trial by fire.
Yeah, it's been a week. It's not over yet. It's well, no, not since I've been here, but like just since everyone kind of left me.
They're like, you know our names now, so there you go. That's all you need.
Pretty much, they're like, you can, call me or I'll be on Discord or whatever, but like, bye.
Have you found the clown?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Did the clown find you? Did they...
MJ, she doesn't know that we secretly move it around periodically.
Oh.
Wow. Actually, we kind of stopped.
I know that now.
Yeah, we stopped doing that because everyone got immune to it. But man, like some people freaked out really bad. You just like every like whoever like kind of got it stuck on them would move it the next day to somebody else that they think would terrify them. So you'd always just come into the office. It would always be somewhere. You'd turn a corner. When it was in the bathroom stall, that was the worst.
Oh my goodness. That was one of my favorite stories that I put in the article about the visit there. And let's see who was asking. Guys, here's the Ducky Ducky feather right on the live event coin shop. So you can buy a Ducky Ducky feather there. Or if we can talk Artix into letting me give some out sometime. I don't know.
I mean, I could probably generate a bunch of... How many feathers does it take to build a Ducky Ducky? How many does it take to get to the center of a ducky?
That's a funny idea. If you unpluck a Ducky Ducky, how many feathers to unpluck into a duck?
Better direction.
What?
So, hey, I did a mud run last week.
I saw that. I'm still gonna get you corralled back to a ducky thing, though.
Right. So,
Ducky Easter event.
How many feathers does it take?
I don't know. Like feathers. The idea was something that they could earn in giveaways. Here, I don't want it just to be that they spend live coins on it. I'd feel very bad if they went live coin nuts.
Because you could just go. Like, I could probably generate codes and you could just give away, like, tons of codes for the feathers.
Oh, yeah. And Leon was also asking, what about a permanent Ducky Ducky morph? So, does putting them all together turn them into a permanent Ducky Ducky morph? Or does it turn them into a Ducky Ducky pet?
Pacifica left. When she comes back, we'll find out.
And yes, not blasphemy. Oh no, you cannot get the ducky pet yet any other way other than we do giveaways here on this channel and you get them. But we're currently trying to work out an in-game ducky pet thing. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Oh, John is spamming caps again. Really, John?
Oh.
We knew he was going to do that. He yelled. But there is the possibility if you want to do, like, give me access to a temporary ducky character and I will go hide myself in game and not live stream it because that would be cheating.
Oh, like we could give you a form and then you could run around as that form.
But it couldn't be me. It has to be, I have to make a different account.
Right. Yeah,
because everybody could jump to me, and I would feel like a big jerk if I took everyone off my friends list.
If you take go-to off, can they still go to you on your friends list?
Can you take go-to off?
Let's find out. Live experiment.
Where? Oh, is that in the friends section? Where do you do that?
I think it's in settings.
Settings?
Yes, settings.
It's not an option.
There is like /go-tos or.
I don't see it as an option. Oh wait, it scrolls some more. Hold on.
Probably.
We eat scroll bars.
Oh no, that's the invites.
No, there is nothing that says to turn go-to off. And players have told me it's not possible. There is no option. The whole Find MJ thing for Easter event might not work well because of player limits in maps. Well, that's just it, Nivium. I would like hide in different maps at different times. I mean, it wouldn't be... I guess, yeah, you'd have to think of the right zone and you'd have to be in the right instance of the zone. But I do like the idea of fighting eggs and collecting runes or whatever. I don't want to do something that entails them having to do a lot of development time. I'd feel a little bad about that. Hey guys, let's develop something right now. And I would do more than one, so like if somebody found me, I would jump to another instance or anyway, I don't know. It was an idea. I like the idea of it being hidden somewhere. But he can't do it unless the zone is populated, so... Is there any way... No, see, that sounds like it'd be a lot of work. Again, like if they go and they find something that... No, because see if you stuck it in an area... And then it spawned a big ducky and they fought the ducky and the reward had a chance of being the pet? I don't know. I was just trying to come up with a... It was a thought. I have distracted him now.
Okay, what you could do...
But giving away feathers would be awesome. I would love that. And feathers turning into a permanent morph or pet would be really a permanent morph.
I could give this account special powers. You could spawn, or we could create an item that spawns monsters. And then if somebody finds you, you could spawn a monster that person and whoever they're with attack it, and then they get a feather, and then you teleport off somewhere else for somebody else to find you.
Well, that is good. I always see. I understand from the others. I try not to get Artix promising something that makes a lot more work on them that they that he has to go back and say, by the way, guys, now you need to do this.
Okay. So it looks like we're gunning to do the Isle of Dead release today. So I'm probably gonna have to go to work on the stuff for that pretty soon.
Ah, cool. Any cool stuff you want to like surprise share with us?
What's that?
Any other stuff you want to surprise share with us today?
Sure. You want to here? I can send some stuff to your here. Let me do this here.
And codes to give away Ducky feathers would be awesome. Would be awesome, super awesome possum. And even though this is the wrong
that word on our website,
wrong stream, mop capes. More mop capes.
Okay. So first up.
Hey, Guy Nick. No, we're not. We need a new parkour map. You guys have parkour maps.
No, we need more. Well, lots more.
They taunt
Hundreds
and
more.
torment
New
me.
parkour map every week. Weekly
No!
parkour.
All right, you can always tell as soon as Artix starts working on something. The stories stop and it goes silence. I haven't even died yet. It's great.
Okay, let's see here. I forgot where your channel is. Okay, hang on. Here it comes. Ready? I can't. I gotta post it into. Where do I post it?
Hang on. I will just give you a
Shinyland?
link if you need it.
No, I got it here. Shinyland?
MJ Guthrie. My
Okay,
channel is just MJ Guthrie. Hang on, I'm going to put it in Discord for you. Or
No, you can see it at Shinyland there, right?
oh, I forgot the name of the channel here. Yes, hopefully that stuff you want to be open because that is the open to everybody channel. The secret underground
Yeah,
layer
so
is
here.
your channel. That is
You
your
can-
special written channel, all for you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll post them in here. I'll tell you what these things are because this will be kind of fun.
Okay.
Just gonna spam you with some images.
Yep, I see the Dage one. I see the logo. I see. Ooh, what is that guy? He's all red and cool looking.
Okay, so let's talk about these things real quick. So starting off, first we need a new app icon, and we were thinking about doing Dage. What do you guys think about this Dage the Evil app icon? I haven't even responded to him. He literally is sending these things to me in the other window, and I'm just ignoring him because I'm in here.
Let me see. Let me open up a window so they can see this. Okay, monitor capture. Do I have a monitor capture? I don't think I do.
How about a browser capture? Can you put it in a browser?
Well, I was just looking for something that I already had. No, I don't want that URL. No, we don't want that. No, we don't want that. That's not what we want. Bad source. Sorry, okay, wait a minute. Let's just, I forgot they don't really have... Didn't we have this problem last time? Display capture?
Mm-hmm.
And add new source. There we go. Now you guys can probably see that.
God, I remember that phone.
Ta-da! There we go, everybody. John, do you know if Artix respawned the blue ogre chest back when it failed during the Ducky Valentine's event? I don't know.
What happened? Can you refresh my memory?
Oh, I remember we had a blue ogre chest that during our Ducky Valentine's event that ended up not giving anything. I remember that. No blue ogre stuff. It was broken. I don't think it's been respawned. Do you guys like that icon?
We'll have to do a makeup on that Remind me at the next live event, and we'll do one.
I think that's a very nice icon. I like it. The fact that the logo kind of makes a pirate patch over Dage's chest armor, I think is kind of funny. So you got Dage and pirate. I that picture would make me want to click on it. Leon says, I like the current logo. This isn't a new logo. This is just an icon for... What was it for?
The game? On
Like,
mobile.
Mobile. The mobile app store. It needs an icon. I think it's nice. We've got it. It's okay that you like the current logo too, though. Because all things AQ3D are awesome. But... All right, do we show them the next thing? Are we going to thing it here?
Number 2?
Number 2.
So, Warlick is building this Chromium version of the launcher because a lot of people are having problems with the existing version. And it simplifies... We basically built a new browser with a flash that won't expire. I don't know how else to say it. It's pretty slick.
Okay.
And we're not the only company doing this, so... they're going to be charging an awful lot of money to people to use theirs. And I'm like, man, ours just kind of works. Maybe we should tell them about that and get in on like solving this problem for everybody. Because all these Flash games are going to go extinct, but if you have our browser, they don't. So
I just read about a game that was changing systems and merging with someone else because of the extinction of Flash.
Yeah.
Oh. This looks like something I could put on a Harley.
Yes. So we built this Harley bumper sticker. I sent it over to Warlick. I'm like, here's a logo. Put this on and see how it looks. So I don't know if that's important for this stream, but okay, next.
Next. Okay, hold on.
How's it look?
I like it.
The Chrome thing. Oh wait, he's gonna show me how it looks in action.
Oh, it moves.
As it shrinks down, you can lose the eye. But
Yes.
it doesn't lose the shape.
That's good. Okay, so the next item on your list is this shadowy, red shadowy thing.
That is cool looking. What is it? It's cool.
All right, this is a I can't spoil the plot of tonight's release, but you're gonna meet it. You're gonna say, hey,
tonight's
buddy,
release.
Let's pal up and be friends and hang out on the Isle of the Dead. Woohoo! BFFs.
All right, so a story piece of tonight's release, and everybody now we're being Kopiko is saying morph, please, morph, please. John says death spirit morph.
You're not gonna want that.
Or a big pet.
Oh gee, guys, we're all gonna die.
Oh, it looks awesome.
All right, we can skedaddle down there to Doom Weapons.
Doom Weapons. Doom Weapons.
Oh, that's a great tagline.
I know, I love that. I loved reading that.
It
Weapons
did start
that
off as
wield
being,
you.
Yakov Smirnov. Yeah. Is that how you pronounce his name? I don't remember. It's like, in Mother Russia, Doom Weapons wield you. So, MJ, do you know what a Doom weapon is?
A weapon of doom? Not as much as I probably should right now, and you're putting me on the spot.
Not in the form of a question.
My answer was wrong. Yes, Alley Cat, let there be doom!
And players have not seen the next picture yet, which is the actual in-game of this concept art. In Dragon Fable, we introduced the 3 original Doom weapons that were sold off of the mysterious stranger in town. He didn't have a face, he was completely robed, protected from light. And he had a skull staff of Doom, then a Product Blade of Doom. No, that was Sepulture's weapon. He had the Shadow Reaper of Doom, which was the axe. And then there were some daggers. But is it weird? I've never played a rogue in any of our games. Like, I'm not saying that I haven't toggled on the class, but like I've never been like, oh, I need rogue weapons. I don't identify with small weapons.
I mean, I don't want to say anything, but Doom weapons, weren't they related to the story, history stuff that you told me that you guys aren't releasing right away and it's going slowly? Because I've not said a word about any of that at all, ever.
Yeah, that's happening.
And
This is
yeah, okay.
this is
So I'm not
this is
spilling the
exciting
beans on any of that story stuff I know, because I want to stay in Artix Entertainment's good graces.
me too. Oh. We work for the players, so that's the only way.
Look at him with the more spikes and his little spiky head, and cool.
So in tonight's release, I hope it's tonight. He says it's a coin toss right now because things are looking pretty close. In tonight's release, we've never told the story of how one of these things gets created. Like in Dragon Fable, you showed up and they were already there. So I really wanted to tell that story so somebody would experience it. But also a lot of players like myself, we play good characters, and I like playing both sides of a game, right? Normally the first time I play a game, I'll play a completely lawful good all the way through and just try to be the best that I can be. I think Skyrim is a pretty good example of that, right? And then the second time through, you're like, all right, how bad can I be? And then you go back, you just do everything wrong. Like you're just like the most evil, murderous, terrible human being ever. And like it's kind of your reward for doing it right the first time. You don't do that?
No.
Anybody else do that?
I think most people do. I just have a hard
Pacific
time.
is shaking your head no.
I have a hard time being a bad person.
Guys in chat, help! Help!
Like in my choose my own choose my alignment that we do in the Star Wars: The Old Republic, I cry when they choose the dark side choices, and they made me like kill people and stuff because it was their choice and it was hard, and I can't handle that.
Okay, so for those of you who don't have an ounce of darkness lurking in your hearts, I wanted to write it in such a way that, like, look, if you're there because you were sent by the Paladins, or you were there because you wanted to learn like these darker secrets for the Necromancers, it was totally justifiable each way, and you kind of went through the path, and you were kind of absolved of doing anything bad while all of the bad stuff was happening like right in front of you. Because to tell a story like this, you have to be in front of it. You just can't feel responsible for it. Much. A little bit responsible.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
It's hard to write that, by the way. It's really hard to write that.
Tannic is kind of right. I'm not very evil unless you give me lightning and flame powers. Then burn it all!
Give MJ lightning and flame powers ASAP. You're an enabler!
Should we move on to the next one, or are you gonna? So that's pretty cool. I like that weapon.
Yep. Let's do this mutadium.
Now we've seen a hint, tease of that already on.
Yeah. So on the Facebook Cicero fan club page, he started making these posts. No one ever told me about it, but I know that he ain't posting unless it's a thing. So I'm like, okay. So last night I took all the posts and I threw them on the design notes. So they call it like an ARG, right? Like when it's like it's happening outside of the game, but it's actually happening.
Mm-hmm.
This is going somewhere. I don't know where it's going, but this is going somewhere. I don't think it's a sales gimmick either. I think this is like a ARG plot. Something's going to happen in the game. There's been some speculation. I don't know. All I know is that this green rock, he's trying to forge stuff with it. He bought it off of Gaz. Gaz doesn't know or won't say where he got it, and he's been doing experiments with it. But the thing keeps changing shape. He can't get it to like forge into anything. It just keeps like wibble wobbling.
Wibble wobble to and fro, but the one little.
So keep your eye on Cicero's ongoing Facebook posts, and we'll see what happens.
Oh,
I'm sure it'll be a perfectly
ARGs are
good idea
awesome.
that'll be great for everybody. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong?
Now there's one more picture you put in here, which makes it open for sharing, right?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Here we go. Ta-da! I actually have a picture of me with that same darn phone.
That's me on the phone with you right now. That's like it pretty much matches my voice.
Oh, no. That's great. You're at least holding it the right way. And those bands. Took me a minute to be like, no, those aren't holes at all. Those are.
No, they had to put them on because there were holes in the pants. Back in the old days, they didn't just buy new pants; they had to fix them. Back in the days when people wore those pants.
Well, at least you're wearing pants, okay? That's good, because...
I got some other pictures in this bin. So my grandmother brought over this collection of film slides during her last trip, and she's like, "Can you convert these?" And I'm like, "Yes, absolutely, I can." Remember at the beginning of this talk, we were talking about me getting in trouble with everybody? That was a year ago. So finally, I'm like, all right. I bought this like $35 film slider that you can use with your phone, and then like I haven't had a chance. Okay, you can judge how busy somebody is in this modern era. You can judge how busy they are by how many games do they play, how much Netflix do they watch. When I say that I have watched a sum total of 2 episodes that I fell asleep 5 minutes into in Netflix, and I haven't played a game in a month, I'm a pretty busy guy. Like, I'm like kind of going nonstop. So finally, I got this like 2-hour break before bedtime. You know what? I'm gonna scan some slides, and then I had my. And if you've ever had like a 4-year-old assist you with anything, you know that it actually increases the amount of time it'll take by several hours.
Yes.
So yeah, you know a little something about this.
Just a little bit.
I mean, we were scanning these things, and he'd take pictures of his thumb. He'd take pictures when there weren't any pictures in. He'd put the pictures in and take them out without taking a picture. I'm like, oh my gosh, kid.
Oh, I have a bunch of slides I need to do too. I actually have 8 giant under bed storage bins of pictures I need to get scanned to.
Whoa.
And some of them are in super old books. The old photo albums where they have to, it's like a brown velvety feel, and they have the little corners that you glue in and stick the pictures in the little corners. Yeah, I have some super old. I even have a tin plate picture. That's how old some of mine go. I'm so scared something's going to happen before I get these all scanned.
Yeah, you gotta do that fast because you don't know, like, weather could mess those things up. You could get time is your enemy. You gotta do that now.
I keep trying to hire my son to do it, and then yeah, but I have all this extra, spare time, right? All
yeah,
this
all that
extra
time.
Spare
All that time.
non-munchkin time now. Yeah, I don't know, but I got custody of all the slides from growing up, so. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to get those. I did buy one of those. It's not for the phone because I didn't have a smartphone then, but it's a little box that you put it in and it'll take the picture for you and save it on a disc. Anyway, that is an adorable picture, by the way, Artix. I like your intent stare at the camera.
It looks like I'm making like sales cold calls.
You're like, I'm gonna get this done.
My cousin here wants to sell some Girl Scout cookies. How many can I put you down for?
So you are hoping to have a release tonight where we're gonna learn more about Doom weapons and Red Wispy Dude. Yeah.
Best friends forever. Like, really, forever.
Yeah. Be careful of anyone asking to be best friend for that long.
Yeah, here's the contract. This is for 10 million years. Oh, is that? Hang on. Let's make it 100.
Oh my
Did you ever
goodness.
see that episode of Invader Zim when like he was trying to recruit a best friend and the guy like totally stalked him and just wouldn't leave him alone?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, if you ever do, I have some jokes lined up. I'll save them. I'll put them in my special file.
I'm gonna binge Invader Zim now. It's been a long time anyways.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Such a great.
That reminds me, I've got to talk to you again about, I want to see if you've seen, so Big Son is watching this new anime, and he watched the most recent, it's introverted guy rescues a kitten, and this anime series goes between the view of the guy and how he's living and the kitten.
Have you seen this?
Telling me about it. I don't
Yeah.
remember the title of it, and he's not awake to come tell me, but
Okay, none of us know what this is. What is it called?
it's, well, that's what I can't tell you because we were just talking about it last night and I don't remember. I'm having word trouble, so I need to ask him
We're all
again.
Googling it now.
But it's really cute because he said the first one is, or one of them, the cat is like continue trying to get the guy to eat. And so he keeps filling the cat's food bowl, and the cat, when it goes to his side, is like, dude, you need to eat more. Come here. It's right here. Here's some food. Take some. Anyway, I want to watch it. I don't remember the name, though, but I wondered if you... Okay, you don't know what it is. I will text you the name when he tells me again, because I don't remember.
And something?
I don't remember. We were talking about it very late last night.
Okay, probably not this one. You gotta be careful when Googling the anime.
Yeah, a lot of inappropriate things pop up real quick.
It's the new episode
Anime.
just barely came out, and he's watching it on
Anime.
Crunchyroll, so
Oh, that narrows it down a little bit.
Okay, that's...
it's on Crunchyroll, I can tell you that. Sorry, I don't remember the name.
So Voltaire's playing in town next week, and he always pronounces anime correctly, and it just makes me sad. It makes me feel like less of a human.
Oh no. So we've got you down for Ducky Ducky Feathers and
Oh my god, that time I got reincarnated as a slime has an anime with it?
possibly.
I've never seen any Boruto.
Y'all
If
don't
any of you
know
in
that
chat-
he and my son sat there talking about anime shows for a while and then comparing who's seen what, and I was left out of that conversation. Which is okay. I don't have to be in every conversation.
You know, there has been 3 generations of people who have enjoyed the anime and
Anime.
the Facebook, the Google, and the anime. What's that? Talking about your Auntie May?
That's
No, no.
exactly, I was thinking. It makes me say,
Anime.
Auntie May, Auntie May,
I knew.
there's no place like home.
I haven't watched all this Dragon Ball Super either. Oh, I need time. So
If I could save
I
time
forgot what
in
story I was
a
about to tell,
bottle.
so we're good. Yeah, we
If-
can't find it.
If I could save time, I would totally sell it to you.
Any My Hero Academia,
He's...
or inversely, My Hero Macadamia Nut.
Why is he not awake yet? Wake up, tall
Overlord
child.
is my favorite, most recent anime. I cannot get enough of that show. It's got this like really slow, weird pace that, and they keep changing the angle, and it's becoming more apparent. Like I apparently the manga is way better, but I haven't read anything except for the first manga.
Who has time to read these days?
Right. I listen to
Well,
books.
if my stuff gets
My-
published, then you better read it or listen to it at least. But
I would read your book.
someday it'll finish. Actually, I have 2 other ones planned now. The first one I actually put on my shelf right before my daughter was born, so that I could devote time to her, and I've never gotten back to it. But I've just recently gotten a very an idea for another. I like, but it might hit too close to home. I may have to wait until like everybody in my family dies before I can write this book. have to wait, I think. The summon code was fan74. But yes, Ducky Ducky feather codes and mop cake codes and an Easter. See, if I say it enough times, guys, he's gonna remember. Easter Ducky Ducky pet event.
Yes.
So do you want to make Ducky Ducky feathers turn into a Ducky Ducky pet or a permamorph? Or should we like put that up on for Twitters for people to vote on or something? Because I don't know. I think both are awesome. Okay, both.
Have one that doesn't take as long to get and have one that takes forever to get.
See, I'm all for that, but I don't want to ever suggest things like this because then I feel greedy and pushy and rude. I love it. We do it. It's on tape. You got to do it now.
More content.
Then I can go back and pitch it to the team. And remember at the beginning of this when we were talking about people getting mad at me all the time?
That's why I really try not to do too much. I thought I was pushing it with, let's just make me an alt account that I can jump around with. 10 to 20 feathers equal permanent Ducky Ducky. Hikari says 100,000 feathers to make a pet.
Oh, that's gonna take you. It's gonna
Wait,
take a little while.
Gold Raven says pet is easy to get, morph is difficult. I would have gone backwards. I don't know.
See, that is. On Gold Raven, we need to talk, man. We need to talk. I need your help.
Gynix still votes on a variant of blood or something for a ton of event coins. More people go for morphs. Yeah.
Our travel forms historically are super expensive.
Yeah.
And the pets are also super expensive because those are like, since we can't sell power in the game and we won't, right?
You sell
like,
ducks.
You have to, right? Because otherwise, then we can't afford to keep the lights on, and then there's no game. And I think all of our hardcore players completely understand this, and that's why they've been so supportive, and they bought the Dage stuff, and we really appreciate it. The game has been doing better every quarter for the past 2 quarters, and like we're really on a good path. And I'm very proud of the team and very, very grateful to the players that are pushing to make this happen. This new Kingdom of Babylon, it's going to change everything. It's
So excited.
it looks amazing. Like before, when they were like, no, we got to do a big city, I was like, no, I want to capture the spirit of the older games. They're like, no, you're holding the game back. They're like, yeah, we're right. Let's stop holding the game back. Let's go. Let's unleash this thing. So, all right, you're on like page like 10 of this. There's...
I cannot find this show anywhere. Like I've been near down to like, it sounds like is it a slice of life type of anime?
No.
Or...
My roommate is a cat is the name of it.
Oh.
He just answered me. I had to text him. This is how I communicate with people in my house. We text.
There we go.
I should have remembered that, but the title was so easy that I forgot it. So, whichever one is which way, I don't know what you guys think is best and best for your game, but that would be totally awesome. Certain amount gives you this, and then certain amount gives you that, and then people can choose to do both. And I can give feathers away.
If somebody collected enough feathers and they got the travel form or the pet, then they could keep going and they'd have a reason to collect the other ones. If it was high enough, it would be a loyalty participation thing. Somebody who watched a very long time could finally get it, and it would be very significant, and it'd show this incredible amount of loyalty and following for you. I think that's very healthy.
I think it would be awesome.
It'd be kind of like the Ducky Ducky feathers would be kind of like the equivalent of live event coins, but in MJ world.
And they're there on the live event vendor anyway, so if you want to spend your coins, there you go. That is possible.
Okay, well, I better go and get this stuff to see if I can get you guys this release tonight. If not, then it'll come out early next week. I'm not allowed to release on Friday anymore. They made me sign in blood.
Yeah, that's actually a bad idea because some people need that recharge day, you know?
No, Friday's not a recharge day. We're full force, but
No,
the problem
weekend.
is
Weekend. When you do something like that on a Friday, you might lose recharge day of the weekend.
that is what has happened. We've always had problems even when they're small, right? They still require asset updates, a cloud rebuild, a republish, all kinds of weird debugging. And no matter how much testing happens, like you can catch a lot of stuff with a reasonable amount of testing. But whenever you have large numbers of people hit it, things that you could never find with small groups of testers always come out. And
And then MJ breaks it even worse, no matter what.
well, that is why we keep you around.
Yeah, so yeah, good idea not to put big things on a Friday so that your team can go and relax for the weekend and then come back and do more. I totally support that wholeheartedly.
Okay, well, wish us luck, everybody. See you online.
Good luck. One quick question before you go, because somebody threw this in. Green Blue Unlucky says, will we ever get old Battle-ons for something similar to Nostalgia Quest in AQW?
You know what? That is a great idea. We should have some sort of time travel thing where you go back in time and you see the previous version of the town. And then we could actually have a plot line that runs there that's old.
There you go. All right, you guys need to get to work. I get it. Drag him away because he'll keep going.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye now.
Thank you for joining. Have a great one. Bye, everybody. It was great to meet you. Well, that was a fun surprise. Did not get nearly enough done during play mix, so yeah, wow, look at that face. I have not ever actually seen that face before. That mask is cool and creepy at the same time. Oh my goodness. And look at this, we didn't die any. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Guys, it was so awesome to have you here. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I am so excited for to get permanent Ducky Ducky Morph and Pet. I did not even want to suggest such a possibility because they're already being so generous with Ducky Ducky. And I'm excited. Oh, yes, the stream is going to have to end in just a few minutes because Munchkin is going to need to be able to be set free. Nap time can only handle so long before mutiny will begin. Oh, man. Not Artix's fave. I've seen Artix do this for so many people, guys. So many people. I have seen them take ideas and just want to support and give and help. And unfortunately, that happens a lot, that he really does say, oh, this is great, let's do this. And then he goes back and tells the team, and then they're left being the ones trying to make it all work. Hence my being very, very careful to ask for anything or ask for too much. I don't want to... I mean, obviously, I do not want to take advantage of my friendship. And I do not want to cause stress and hardship upon the team unnecessarily, because they're all such great and amazing people. And if you get the chance to go down and meet them, y'all, you got to do it. And but he said it would be possible, so yay! An April Fool's Ducky Ducky? Oh, that would be... Oh, Raspy, thank you for the cheer. Yeah, so he said it would be possible to collect enough feathers to turn into, to exchange for a full Ducky Ducky morph, and you can collect more feathers and turn them into a Ducky Ducky pet. And he's going to generate a bunch of Ducky Ducky feather codes for me to be able to give away. Woo! That's like all super awesome happy news. I'm so excited. Oh, Leon, well, the feathers for the giveaways. Hold on. We're still going to be doing Ducky Duckies this way. So it would be a way to get them possibly faster. We're still going to have giveaways because even though we started talking about this form, you got to remember that Artix began this talk of how we could turn tokens into a permanent Ducky Ducky like many, many months ago. So I wouldn't hold your breath that it's going to happen super fast, but it's going to happen hopefully. And we'll still be giving them away in the meantime. I'm really hoping we can get an Easter event going, and maybe it will be something as easy as like just have them give me an account for a short time. I'll put a feather on it and I'll go hide. And or they can code in a turn go to off, and then I could do that too, but right now you can't turn go to off. Oh my goodness. So, all right, this John watches Artix generate 1,000 Ducky Ducky pet codes. Oh my goodness, that'd be crazy. Oh, look at this. This is a good shot. Let's take a screenshot of everybody. Those two look like they're about to duel over there. They're like, oh, you saying that to me or you saying that to my face? No, I'm saying it to your visor. Oh, Raspy! Well, Raspy, the, timing and tokens and everything didn't start until it was like the 1st of March. I started this program, I had to integrate it in, and so it didn't start until the last Ducky Ducky contest started. Yes, Raspy, you've obviously been here a lot longer, but you haven't been here in the last couple weeks while it's been rolling, so. Oh, almost all the Ducky Ducky pets are here. Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, there's like 7 of you now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there are 7 Ducky Ducky pet owners and then myself, so there's a flock of 8 duckies out in the world right now. That's pretty awesome. 11 Ducky Ducky pets in game. Well, I've only given them to 7 people, so I'm not sure there are 11. Unless somebody else has one somehow. I already counted Roxas. I gave 6 out in the last contest. And before that, I gave out... Roxas was 1. Yeah, and there was the second one, so that would only make 9 Ducky Duckies. I know, Shadow, that's what my real ducky is. My Ducky Ducky just makes me happy. And the fact that he goes in game and makes other people happy now is like, I can't even describe how happy that actually makes me. Yeah, my ducky is 1. Roxas. No, I've only had 2 giveaways. I had the Roxas giveaway, and then I had these 6. Did I randomly give one away during a stream? Because if that's the case, there are 9 out there. There's either 8 or there's 9. Yes, Crossbone's birthday. Thank you. I knew there was another one out there somewhere. Oh, did I give out 2? I might have. I'd have to go watch the stream again. That would make 10 Ducky Duckies. 6 now. Mine would be 7. Roxas would be 8. And then the 2 for the birthday, 10. We got a full flock, man. Full flock. Can there be a giveaway on my birthday? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, guys. Yes, I need to go free little guy. That's why I honestly made this special channel in my Discord so that Artix and Artix Entertainment can just pop in randomly when they want to. That is exactly why it's here. So that is exciting and awesome. And I know he does stretch himself. He is trying to do so many things for so many people that he does stretch himself thin. And he really commits to, he's going to get to it. It just may take longer than expected. So, guys, you heard it. It's gonna be happening. I'm excited. We will still be having giveaways. I am hoping to also work out how to do an Easter one. And, well, if it means deleting everybody off my friends list, I might actually just do that if that makes it easier for me to do. And then I'll have to just say, forgive me, and then you'll have to re-ask and we'll fill it back up again afterwards. Check into stream avatars so you can have Ducky Duckies on the stream all the time. Do you mean like Ducky... Like the travel morph? Because we have that. We don't have a permanent one yet, but we have the travel morph. Oh, Shadow, you are very welcome. Congratulations. And for everybody who might also want a Ducky Ducky, then keep an eye out. Keep an eye out on lookyforshinies.com, actually, because that and my Twitter are where I announce what's going on. And maybe I can put a note somewhere here on my Twitch stream. Right now, for buttons, all I have are my Kittens of Chaos, the Ducky Ducky button, and the Killer Bunny. I've tried experimenting with ways to keep just the button look while adding text, but nothing has looked good yet. So maybe I can find a way to do it. Maybe if I like wrote the text out on an image and then place the image on here. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll figure it out. If you're watching the Twitter, you're watching Looking for Shinies. If you know somebody who follows me, in case you don't have either of those, then yeah, I did try to get duckyducky.com, by the way, but no, that doesn't work. Maybe I will get Ducky Ducky's Instagram still at some point. I'm just afraid. Now I'm really afraid. I am not going to... My Google has refrained from showing me whatever the problem with that is, so we'll have to see what we can do. But more Ducky Ducky giveaways will be coming. We had so many that we gave away for this. The next one's going to be Easter time. And hopefully by then we'll also be able to debut the collecting feathers. And I would assume actually that I'll be able to get the feather codes before then to start giving away. So you guys will have morph forms or save them in preparation for being able to convert them. So... The amazing duckyducky.com. Oh, there you go. I should have tried that. Oh, and the new Mogla Mayhem. Yeah, I keep asking. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get this when I'm not in one of my streams. And he's like, yes, we'll do that. And then we don't talk in between. So, oh, Corin is up. Is this a Corin stream or is this a Artix Entertainment stream, guys? Which stream is this? Alright, if they have started up, then it makes it a beautiful, perfect way for me to close out. So we are going to raid. And thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. And let's go check things out. We are going to raid. Here we go. Nightbot slapping. Boom. Alright, guys, here we go. Remember to say, Ducky Ducky! And we'll be seeing you all real soon.